the set A has been given in set builder notation form as x greater than or equal to 1 and x less than or equal to 3. And the set B is x such that x is equal to 1 and 10. So the set A and B are subsets of the inversal set. The inversal set is x such that x greater than or equal to 1 and x less than or equal to 10, where x is an integer. We have to find the complement of B. We have to find the complement of B. So the first thing that we have to do is to list the elements in the inversal set, since we already know the elements in the set in the set B already. So the first thing, let's tackle the inversal set. We want to list the elements in the inversal set from 1 and we ending at 10. Why are we saying that we starting from 1, we ending at 10? Because the set builder notation reads as x greater than or equal to 1. So we have to start from 1. And x less than or equal to 10. And since we saying we have from the question that x is an integer, we know that the set of integers involve positive and negative whole numbers. Okay, positive and negative whole numbers. Let's go ahead and list the whole numbers from 1 to 10. So 1 is part of it. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So that is where the sets as the inversal set ends. Now we have the set B with elements 1 and then 10. Very simple sets, of course. If we have to find the complement of B, then we have to compare the set B to the inversal sets. The complement of every set means that we're comparing the set itself to the inversal set, and the elements that are in the inversal set but not in the set itself will form the complement. So let's go ahead and compare. 1 is in the inversal set, also in the set B, so that cannot be part of the complement. Now 2 is in the inversal set, not in the set B. The same way 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 are all elements in the inversal set, but all these elements cannot be found in the set B. Okay, they can all be found in the inversal set, but they cannot be found in the set the set B. So they will form the complement of the set B. Now we can rewrite B complement in a set builder notation form. Okay, can write it in a set builder notation form. We can start from 1, okay, but we cannot include 1. And then we end at where? At 10. So we can have x such that nicely. So B complement is equal to x such that x is greater than 1 and x is less than 10. So if x is greater than 1, 2 is greater than 1, 3 is greater than 1, 9 is greater than 1. At the same time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are all less than 10. Now let's go back to the options given. We can see from the options that the correct answer is A. If this is the first time of reaching this channel, press the subscription button to subscribe and press the notification bell so that you will be updated on any new videos. You can click the channel name to go through the playlists and watch more of these tutorials on Q&A.